Hello, my name is Aida Sharma and today I will be demonstrating SQL injection attack. So before the demonstration, I would like to give you all a short introduction to what SQL injection attack really is. As we know, SQL is a programming language and has found its use in displaying data on web pages. SQL injection is basically a technique that is based on malformed user-supplied data, transforming the innocent SQL calls to a malicious call, causing unauthorized access, manipulation, deletion, or even theft of information. All databases can be a target to SQL injection, and all are vulnerable to this kind of attack. So, why are we so concerned about SQL injection? It is of great concern because it puts the confidentiality and integrity of the data at stake. The databases might contain sensitive information like passwords to bank accounts, credit card information, billing information, etc. All of this can be stolen by the adversaries and hence can be changed, deleted, or even be used by the attackers to his or her benefit. Also, if the attacker logs in as the admin, then the entire database can be put to stake. So here is a picture that gives us a little idea of how SQL injection attack really works. So if a hacker identifies that a particular website is vulnerable, then he or she may insert some malicious codes into the username and password fields. Since this code is smart, so it's validated and is executed, and hence in turn the hacker is granted access to view and alter records that are present in the database. Moving on to the demonstration. Before the demonstration, I would like to acknowledge the viewers that I am using Bricks, which is a web application that is a learning platform used by students and enthusiasts to practice various vulnerabilities and enhance their skills. Also, Bricks is a platform that is built on PHP and MySQL. I would also like to mention that I am just demonstrating the attack and I am not the one who has come up with this attack. So the attack today that I will demonstrate is based on the fact that 1 is equal to 1 is always true. So below is a table that shows us username and password. So in case if we know the username and password, then no SQL injection is required. However, if the username is known and the password is not, then the attackers use some SQL codes to get their way through the login process. So these are some codes that can be used by the attackers if in case they do not know the password. Of course they do not know, that's why they are attackers, and this too. So moving on. These are the credentials that I will be using for logging in normally. So let's move on to the demonstration. Before the demonstration, I would also like to mention that I am using UVamp, which is a web developer environment that is used for internal testing that can be locally done on the Windows. So I accessed my local website by clicking on browser www for the login purposes, which is this particular website. Also, I am going to use PHP my admin just to show you how it really works. So this is my database, Bricks, and so let's see what happens. First of all, I would like to input the normal credentials that we discussed a while ago. Submit. Yeah, the login is successful since we knew the credentials, right? And I would also like to mention that the above, these are the errors that I encountered while I was practicing earlier. So let's paste this SQL query into PHP my admin and let's see what happens. So yeah, everything looks neat since we found a match for Ron inside the database. So that's correct. If in case we do not know what the password is, then we need to inject some SQL code just to get through the login process. Right. We've got a successful login by injecting some smart code that is based on the fact that 1 is equal to 1. Just in case we have no idea about the username and the password both, then we'll have to inject this both into the username and the password fields. Right, we got a successful login again. So this was basically the SQL injection attack that was based on the fact 1 is equal to 1. Moving on to the solutions of the SQL injection attack. Solutions for SQL injection. First of all, using a web application firewall. Using WAF, either software or appliance based, it basically is used for filtering out malicious data. Mod security is one of the most popular free source web application firewalls. So its SQL injection defense can catch most attempts to sneak SQL through web channels. So moving on to the second solution, limit database privileges by context. It basically means that do not connect to your database using an account with admin level privileges unless there is a compelling reason to do so. The third solution to SQL injection problem is avoid constructing SQL queries with user input. This means that if we have some prepared statements or stored procedure, that is much more safer than constructing full queries. Also, on a basic level, everybody should try to run updates on their computers and use patches so that if in case their particular system is vulnerable to SQL injection, then that can be sorted out. So thank you for watching.